Hello everyone, my name is Yinka. I work as a digital marketing strategist at livestock247.com, and over the next couple of weeks we'll be doing a series, a 5-minute series where we talk about everything livestock. Today I'll be talking about, are you thinking about starting a livestock farm? Yeah, 5 things you should know, and if we are still between the time frame, I'll give you a bonus. Number 1, your location. If you're thinking about starting a livestock farm, you cannot just get a piece of land and start your farm anywhere. You have to consider, you cannot start your farm in a residential area, because you have to consider the people who are living, within that area, because of the smell that will be coming from the farm and the noise that will also be coming from the animal. So you have to consider that. Number 2 that you need to consider when thinking about starting a livestock farm is your housing. You have to consider whether you want to use the intensive, semi-intensive, or the extensive, and of this different type of housing will depend on the amount of the mass of land that you have. That will help you determine the kind of housing you want to use, for your life, for your animals. Number 3, sourcing. When you're thinking about starting a livestock farm, you cannot just go anywhere to buy your animals, because you have to consider the history of those livestock. You have to consider, do they have the certain kind of diseases. If you're looking about starting a livestock farm and you want to go into cattle or goats or sheep, you have to consider these type of animals. Do they breed? Do they have milk? Do they get milk readily? Do they have meat? Their body, their kind of breed. So those are the kind of things you need to consider, and that's why you can't just source for your animals anyway. You need to buy your livestock from a reputable farm, or you can actually reach out to us here at livestock247.com and we'll help you out with your sourcing. Number 4 thing you should consider is your feeding. When you're thinking about starting a livestock farm, you need to consider your feeding. Are you going to be feeding your livestock concentrates, or you're going to be feeding them pastures? These two are actually cost effective wise. For your feeding, for concentrate, it's going to actually cost you more, because you're going to have to get the use of getting someone who is much more proficient in feeding. They are going to help you formulate your feed, and that could take time. It's not actually take time, it's actually going to cost more. But one thing I would suggest is that you can actually consider using pastures, or bringing the two together, mixing the two together. That is, your concentrate and your pastures can actually help you get a lot of nutrients. But in case you don't want to use both of them, you can either choose between your concentrate or your pastures. The number 5 thing you have to consider is diseases. When you're thinking about starting a livestock farm, you have to know that your livestock could be susceptible to diseases, and how do you guide against these things? And you guide against these things by always bringing in a veterinary doctor to always come in to check your animals to see how well they are doing. In case there are any diseases, your veterinary doctor can help you catch them immediately and help you stop the spread of diseases. The last bonus point, which is the marketing, you have to consider before you go into your livestock farm. You have to consider how you are going to sell your livestock. Especially if you are going into livestock farming for business. You can't just start a livestock farm just like that. You have to determine, when my livestock have been bred to the market size, how am I going to sell them off? Who are the off-takers that will be coming to pick up this livestock from the farm? You have to factor all that in. If you enjoyed this video and you have more questions, don't forget to leave us a comment. And if you have any other questions you'd like us to answer throughout this series where we'll be treating everything livestock, don't forget to leave us a comment. Share, like, thank you, bye.